going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Warrior. Sorry guys, we have to take a little break because our microphone, we need to get a replacement. We're on episode 4 of Warrior. Last episode, he finally got out of jail. It wasn't that long. He was in there for like one episode or something like that, but the episodes are very long. So yeah, SAHM'S out of jail. Thankfully. Yeah, and I guess he's just gonna continue, you know, doing what he was doing before he went in, I guess. I'm excited. That scene where we saw the leader of the Hopway, and when we saw him, like, you know, scold him, that was pretty fire. It was very tense, you know what I mean? So I enjoyed that scene. I enjoy a lot of this, like the scenes, like when they want to hit you on that deeper level, like the show knows how to do that very well. Yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, man,
took his beating like a champ too.
Yeah,
he was really giving it to him.
So somebody in the comments relatively recently said that you want to really focus on the individual, like they're all gangs, you know what I mean? Like whether they're actual gangs or not. You know, the police, the Hopway, the Long Z's, things are gonna keep heating up between all of them, and it's gonna get crazier and crazier and crazier. For sure. That's what I've heard. So I'm excited to see how the show progresses, you know what I mean? I'm excited, man. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. As always, guys, if you do end up liking this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's do it, guys.
Let's do it.
Did you hear me? I said I need a marker.
What's the trouble here?
What's a marker?
Surprised they didn't call him a racial slur.
What the hell are you doing here?
This cop is kind of cool, you know what I mean? It's like he's called people like the C word and whatnot, but he's all right, you know.
He's one of the better races.
Can you get them to stake me?
Sure. That's about 50.
Yeah, 50's good.
What's up?
Oh, okay. So I was before the guy when he was talking to Leary. Leary was like, I thought you were done with the cards, Bill. I didn't know. I thought he was talking about gambling, but I was like, Bill doesn't look like a gambler, you know what I mean? But apparently I was right, so.
They didn't have much to do during these times.
All right, so he's got a gambling issue.
Believe me, I was due.
You know, now might be the right time to cash up. Go home with your pockets full.
And that is exactly what I'm gonna do. Just as soon as this action cools.
Something tells me you're gonna regret that.
Let's go, keep it spinning.
Everybody in that situation does. Unless they get lucky.
I would be tight, bro.
I think I'm done.
Especially if I was up.
He knew what the consequences were.
Table's rigged.
Spoken like a true gambler.
Who they fucking up this time? It's always somebody.
Who's that?
A white guy this time. Go figure. Is that him?
Is that Bill?
Short breaths, Bill.
Yeah.
Easy now. Let me tell you something about the Feng Hai. They believe they're direct descendants of Genghis Khan. You know the Mongols, right? Biggest empire in the history.
So Asian on white crime this time.
They came riding out of the plains like demons, pillaging whole cities.
And the Chinese, they need to understand their enemy, right? So the emperor sends his scouts out to the Mongolian plains, and they get out there, and in the distance, they see this white mountain rising up where no mountain should be. They get closer to this mountain, and do you know what they find? Bones. An entire mountain of bones. Hundreds of thousands of skeletons just rotting on a fucking pile. That's when they understood who they were dealing with. Who you're dealing with. The Feng Hai had a problem.
Yeah, Mongolians don't play.
When a chink gambler owes them, they can break his legs, threaten his family, but what are they supposed to do when an Irishman runs up a debt and then runs back down the hill when it comes time to pay? That's where old Damon comes in. See, I can go where they can't. Make an example of someone. Make sure everyone knows that no one, not even a cop, escapes a Feng Hai debt.
How did you live with yourself, being a stick boy for the chicks?
Maybe he has less hope than you thought he did.
But I've actually
Yeah.
So you're going to pay up.
Maybe. When I saw him talking to Sam, I was like, he seems
taking a trip to the
he's
White
pretty
Man.
chill, you know. Just
Seemed like he was trying for a couple minutes.
He just using certain words that he
Fuck
probably
you,
shouldn't,
Damon.
you know, just replace him with something else.
3
He'll be
weeks,
cool.
Bill.
He'll be like a normal dude. You know what I mean? Great beginning to episode 4.
How's it feel?
It only hurts when I breathe.
I think that's bad. Look at this.
It's like a nail.
It's a railroad spike. Well, I used to work on the Transcontinental.
You were cool.
Utah, hot as hell in the summer, cold as fuck in the winter.
It didn't
So
take
I've
long for the
heard.
Ducks to find a better use for him. You're talking to a legend, man.
About 10 years ago,
Ooh.
word spread of a giant Chinaman fighting on the Transcon circuit.
Ooh.
There was no one he couldn't take down. They called him the Yellow Demon.
Shut the fuck up, baby June.
The Yellow Demon.
My father had to see it for himself, so he traveled all the way to Utah to get a better look at this so-called demon.
Okay, okay. Not over yet.
Now I see why they call him the Yellow Demon.
It's a wrap. Didn't we see? Yeah, we saw
It was
this
just
guy
another
before
game
too.
for
I'm pretty
bored
sure.
white fucks to bet on.
Yeah. Damn. So they're betting on
Perfect eye candy for the racist white people.
yeah, an Asian and a black person.
Oh no.
Jesus.
They paid the fighters double for kills, and the Yellow Demon always got that bonus.
And that was him. Ooh.
My father couldn't stand the thought of some duck getting rich off Bola's back, so he bought him.
That was him because they were like showing the
bottom.
two faces like flashing back and forth. And
One of these days, you and I should go a few rounds. See what's what.
Fight the Yellow Demon. Do I look crazy?
at least he gave you your respect. That would be dope. I want to see that fight. Okay. Ooh. That's it. Get life for that. Oh. So we already know a lot of good fighters in this show. We got Assam. We got this dude. Forgot his name. I think his name is Long Z, if I'm not mistaken. Could be mistaken. Leary and the fucking throwing knives guy, the funny dude, and the yellow demon.
For sure.
5 really good fighters.
All there was at this time to do was gamble and fight, it seems like.
I wonder what the average lifespan was.
People probably died at like 50.
With some exceptions like Father June and whatnot.
Broke 2 bones in his own hand, skinning me in.
Damn.
Didn't show any
Damn.
favoritism. You know you can trust me, right?
I know that, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
Good. Because I'm smarter than I look.
I know that
Oh,
too.
you'd have to be.
Fuck off, you dog cunt.
I
Why
love
are
this
you
guy,
here?
man. He might be my favorite
And don't
character.
tell me it's for
Man,
the chop.
he's hilarious. And his
Guy can
relationship
scrap
with
like he
Sam is
doesn't need to cross the
adorable.
salt to get paid.
Yeah.
I came to find someone.
The girl. I knew it. She's dead.
She's dead.
Yeah.
You cross the salt, she ends up dead. Now you're skinned in.
I've been on my own for a while. It's kind of good to know someone has my back.
That's the spirit. Works both ways, you know? Trust. I need to know I can trust you.
This guy ever betrays Assam. That would be the what the fuck moment of the century.
It would definitely be a plot twist, that's for sure.
Ooh.
Bang.
That's actually clean.
Stop trying to sell me.
It's definitely
I came here to talk to
convenient.
you. So what I did do was ask you to set a meeting so you can say yes and earn your fee and my gratitude, or you can say no and earn neither.
Sure. She runs shit, huh?
Yeah, she's feeling herself.
Go with his foot.
Stone was on the graveyard shift last night.
Well, that is some solid fucking detective work, Lee. Just help me with my boots, double knot the laces, and shut the fuck up.
Where is he?
Huh?
Buckley,
What the fuck?
what the hell are you doing here?
Oh, someone's got secrets.
All right.
Let's see which of these fuckers can actually stand.
Your feet. Get the fuck out of my way.
You wanna play?
Uh-oh. He's gonna shoot him.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, racism.
What are you waiting for?
Damn.
You wanna pull a hatchet on me, do you?
Yeah, now my ego is fulfilled. Yo, what is he about to do? Piss on him?
Oh my god. What a sick fuck.
Wow, bro. Crazy. So fucking disrespectful.
What happened here?
He drew on me. I almost pissed my pants.
See what he did there?
Oh, man.
You know me.
Everyone knows you. I have orders to shut you down. I'm placing you under arrest.
Arrest?
Yeah, I figured this was a
What
raid.
for?
You're running a brothel.
Brothel? No. It's a boarding house. These are good girls.
I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to seduce him.
Judge.
It would be better if we were friends.
Friends, huh?
Or a little bribe.
Early
Worth
gift
two.
for Chinese New Year.
He saw it.
You take her in too?
Nah, I think we're done here.
Look, I don't know what you think you saw.
I don't think anything.
Preachy little shit.
You think taking a little money here is the problem? This whole bust is the problem. You, me, a goddamn the Chinatown squad, we're all just pawns in someone else's game. So sue me if I'm getting my back scratched before they stick a fucking knife in it.
Yeah, what about right and wrong?
It's not exactly like they live by right and wrong in general anyway.
Yeah, this whole universe doesn't live by right and wrong, but like I get both points of view, you know what I mean? I get it. I understand.
Why does a southern boy like you have to come all the way out here where nobody knows who the fuck you are to become a cop? You stay the fuck out of my business, and I'll stay the fuck out of yours.
Fair enough.
Does everyone in America have two homes?
My father owns
Only the
building.
rich.
Why'd you send Jacob for me?
Why did you come?
Curious, I guess.
I regretted our last meeting. I want you to know I'm not like that.
Like what? That was a terrible apology. You painted all of these?
Yeah. You said your grandfather was American.
He was a sea captain. He sailed the trade routes for a tea company. One year he got sick. He couldn't make the trip back home to America. The Chinese merchants put him up with a young nurse who cared for him through the winter. They fell in love and moved to a small farm. My grandmother died when I was a baby, but my grandfather lived on the farm with us until he passed when I was about 13. Taught my sister and me English.
Interesting.
Filled our heads with stories about America.
I'm a Sam backstory.
That's why you wanted to come to America.
I didn't want to come.
Then why did you? I've never shown those to anyone before.
Why not?
No one's ever been here before you.
Yeah, there is sexual tension here, you know.
You should be.
Clearly.
Was that supposed to be her?
I think so.
Why did you really come?
To America?
Here.
For the same reason you asked me to.
I don't know why I asked you to.
I think you do.
You're very sure of yourself.
It's a problem.
All right.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
It would have been that I thought too.
I didn't think it was gonna happen this soon. Yo, that's the mayor's wife.
Crazy.
Jesus. Okay, Assam. What the fuck?
Thank you for agreeing to meet with us. We have great respect for what the fungi have accomplished in your territory. And we have a proposition for you.
I don't like it when these bitches talk so much. You like it when they talk so much?
I'm dead.
Perhaps you should listen. I don't need help from anyone, especially not some tongue. And let that pussy do the talking.
You know,
All
I had
right.
a feeling that you might feel this way.
The bitches do talking.
Wow.
Which is why I already killed you.
Oh. Oh shit!
He's bleeding from his eyes.
You bitch!
Yo! Wow!
They definitely did things a little differently back then.
Yo, she's a G. Yo! What the fuck? That was some next level savagery. Wow.
So, I understand you have a proposition.
What is he next in line? She's different. The show just never, like, it's only episode 4, but it's like I keep getting surprised, you know, like something crazier keeps happening.
Where did you learn to fight like that?
All Chinese
yes.
people can fight like that.
He said all Chinese people.
I don't know about that.
I wonder how her hooking up with him is gonna affect the whole, like, dynamic of, like, you know, political things.
Something tells me that they're gonna try to keep it a secret.
Joining the hot boy was the best shot at finding my sister.
Your sister?
Turns out she didn't want to be found.
What if she's double crossing him just to find out information on him that she could tell the police?
Nah, she's been a pretty
She seems
respectable
genuine.
character from the jump, you know what I mean?
True.
To say
Wait, what did she say?
my mother died when I was
Gonna save her father's company.
sister. I married my husband to save my father's company.
There you go.
Yeah, she's just unhappy in her
My mother died when
relationship,
I
you
was
know?
little,
You could tell.
So I practically raised my sisters. When the business started to fail, I couldn't just let that happen to them. The Blakes are one of the wealthiest families in San Francisco, and Samuel was the mayor. He was a friend of my father's, and he visited a lot after my mother died. He always had a smile and a hard candy for me, and as I got older, his smile changed. It became something else. I guess I sold myself the same way you did.
Doesn't suit you. Being owned.
I don't think it suits
Alright,
either.
Simsam.
Her situation of being owned is way better than his situation.
Nah, yeah, I know, I'm just messing around. It's okay to talk like this with women, guys.
First of many. Let's get all your men together, the whole Chinatown squad. I want to document the good work you're doing here. We're not going to turn around and hand it over to the Chinese. We need to send these boys back where they came from.
And back where they came from.
Everybody stand still.
Wait,
Nobody move. Nobody
what
move.
the fuck?
Exotic diseases from the Orient. Sandlots full of unemployed
Dude,
Americans.
so racist. Just got done smashing the mayor's wife.
Gonna have a huge target on his back if people find out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think your real genius is finding ways to screw up my life.
It's good to see you too.
You just got here.
That's his sister,
You
right?
joined my enemies.
Yeah.
Gotten yourself arrested. Not only are you fucking a white lady, you're fucking the mayor's wife. What are you going to do next week?
Yeah, he is
Well,
getting
when you
into
put
a
it
lot
like
of
that.
shit.
I told you to leave.
And I was going to, but then I remembered you're not my boss.
Do you really think father would have wanted you to cross the salt just to get yourself killed?
They
He'd
do
want you
really, like,
rotting away in
they
a
are,
dark
they
prison.
do come off
Oh,
as
thanks,
brother and
brother.
sister, you know?
Get me out.
I'm sending you home.
Come with me.
Assam. I'm never going back. I'm nobody in China. There is going to be a war, and if you're on the wrong side, I won't hesitate. I can't.
Come on. Really gonna kill your brother over this bullshit?
Your boat leaves tomorrow.
That's crazy.
Something tells me he's not gonna go though.
You were right.
What?
I should never have let you marry Sun Yang to save me. I should have fought to save you. I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
Bro, your brother loves you, man. This is sad to see, you know? That was the right. I think I would have did exactly what Assam did in that situation.
I probably would too. He's playing with fire though.
He's got the skills to protect himself. He just has to be, you know, careful at all times. Anything could happen at any point in this shit, in this like town, you know?
I figured you'd be home and in bed by now.
Come and talk to me when you've got 4 kids.
I thought it was 5.
Fuck me, I keep forgetting Ethan. He's my favorite too.
I guess I just wanted to apologize.
Well, this sounds promising.
You are the superior officer, and you know the streets better than I do. I shouldn't be questioning you.
You're damn right about that.
Of course.
Most cops don't dig around in the guts of dead men.
I spent my whole life on a farm. Cows start dying, you gotta look inside, see what's killing them.
People.
Yeah, humans are different, yeah.
Aren't we?
You got a point.
We've just got these bigger brains that trick us into thinking we're something else.
That's a very good point. It's a valid point right there.
You're a good kid, and you're gonna be a fine cop. One of these days, we'll get ourselves reassigned out of Chinatown, and we'll go off and do some real police work. All right?
Sounds good, Sergeant.
Deal me it?
You know, Fitz says I can't give him more markers, Bill.
Here's 30.
Still fucking gambling, bro. Ah, man. Alright, man, this is a really good episode. I enjoyed this one. This one wasn't bad at all. So in the beginning, I was like, the first 3 episodes, I've been very intrigued. Now I'm like starting to like really get immersed, getting immersed into the show. You know what I mean? Like this was a pretty good episode.
I say this episode and the first episode are probably my 2 favorite ones so far.
Okay. Yeah. The whole backstory situation with the SAHM and Penny. You know what I mean? That was good to see. You were right, man. They did end up, you know, getting frisky.
I saw it happening.
This show has been great. I want to continue to see the tension, you know, build up. I want to see all the individual, you know, parties, you know, get more and more tied up in their beef or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to continue the show. And somebody told me that episode 5 is going to be a huge turning point. Like, it's a very, very good episode. So I'm excited to see that episode as well.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, man.
Assam's obviously playing with fire, sleeping with the mayor's wife.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know his sister thinks
times like this.
I know his sister just thinks that she's trying to help by getting him to go to China, but he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
Yeah.
With that being said, you know, even though he could fuck up people pretty easily, it's gonna be tough for him going forward, especially if people find out he's been sleeping with the mayor's wife.
Yeah, and the whole situation, like I said in the while we were reacting, the situation between him and his sister is kind of sad to see. You know what I mean? He wants to bring her home and, you know, I guess live life with her or some shit. But she's too tied up in her situation with, you know, what's going on in the neighborhood and her gang situation and her ties to whatever she's tied to. So that's sad to see. Hopefully they can, you know, as the story continues, we see them, you know, find their way to each other. Very good episode overall. I'm excited to continue this series. If you guys did enjoy this episode, we should have hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we shall catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy.
Peace.